President-elect Joe Biden crying foul as Republicans question his son Hunter's foreign business dealings. But don't Americans have a right to know the truth?
Here to react is Fox News contributor and host of Moms on Fox Nation, Rachel Campos-Duffy. Rachel, good to see you this morning.
Good morning to both of you and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Okay, so this is the first time Joe Biden has outwardly addressed this and responded to this at somewhat of a length, if you will, on TV. Do you think what he said is enough?
Of course not. And the venue he chose, the Colbert Report shows, that he obviously wants to go where he can get softball questions about this. This is a very serious matter. We have somebody who, may be inaugurated in January, who is a national security concern. He has been compromised by the Chinese government. We know that he has lied about it. On the debate stage, he said he knew nothing about it. It is impossible that his son was under federal investigation since, earlier this year, and that he didn't know at the time of the debate when he said he didn't know. That's a lie. So we know he lies about this. And this isn't a small matter just because, the Bidens are taking money and that it's a national security concern, although that's enough. They're stealing from our kids. The Bidens are stealing from our children's future. The Chinese government is our greatest competitor. And we know Hunter Biden, while his father was a vice president, took 5 trips to China. This is a man with, a very troubled past, with no real business experience in China, no special language skills. He was there trading on his family name. And in fact, just this week, another email came out with a former associate of his in 2017 said, listen, make sure the Chinese know that this is a family business. Let's get Joe involved, but don't say it in the emails. You need to say it face to face. All the evidence is there.
Obviously, here at Fox, we're talking about it, but a new online poll shows a majority of voters think the media buried the Hunter Biden story to help Joe Biden get elected. Here are the numbers right now. 52% say that many news organizations ignored the Hunter Biden story to help the campaign. 32% said they felt it was a partisan hit job. 17% not sure. Is this Biden babying by the mainstream media, by the late night shows, by everybody other than the Fox News channel, a preview of the next 4 years?
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, let me give you another number. 56% of Americans believe that Joe Biden knew and profited from this. And here's the most important number, one that really just gets under my skin. 10% of those who voted for Joe Biden in November said they would not have voted for him had they known about this story. And so right there you have the media and big tech in, I think, the greatest election interference scandal in American history. This is very, very troubling. And yes, you're right. This is a foreshadowing of what we're going to see moving into the next 4 years. I mean, now the media is covering it, kind of, but, a little too late for those 10% of voters who wouldn't have voted for him. By the way, if that is true, that 10% of people who voted for Joe Biden wouldn't have, then all 6 swing states would have flipped for Donald Trump.
Those are the numbers. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be curious to continue to follow it to see if and when other media outlets decide that they have to start covering this and how they're going to. It's going to be interesting to see it play out.
Yeah.
Rachel, thank you for joining us. And don't forget to check out Moms only on Fox Nation. Rachel Campos-Duffy, always great to talk to you. Have a good day.
Thanks, Rach.